traffic was a right tackle. Like, give Tom time to throw. Nothing ages a quarterback.
Hold on. We didn't do the music yet. The G-Wagon. Some people might not agree with me, but these are really nice vehicles. I see more and more of them around town these days. Now, I say in general, we should be treating our vehicles with love. Driving carefully and properly is a big part of that. I would think that someone who's driving around in an investment as expensive as this one, they would do a little better than this. The footage from the side cam was corrupt, but you know when I passed her, I saw she was looking at a phone. Still, even after that dumb shit. Now, a stupid driving move is a stupid driving move, but that same stupid driving move is beyond stupid when you add in factors like weather. As we all know, or you know what, maybe some people don't know. I mean, there are drivers out there that don't know when to use their high beams and when not to use them. So nothing should surprise us as far as stupidity on the road. So just in case anyone is not aware, when it's raining, driving is automatically more dangerous than when it's not. So when it's raining, we should be extra careful as opposed to the driver of this minivan who chose to be extra fucking stupid. The driver appears to be lost, to say the least. While that is understandable, it's never a free pass to drive like a jackass. You still need to be aware of your surroundings and make reasonable safe moves. After riding slowly in the far right lane with his blinker on, indicating he was going to turn into one of these lots, they suddenly changed their mind and put a left blinker on, and then proceed to enter the highway from 3 lanes away, with me coming up while the roads are wet, and he has already passed the point that makes this entrance a violation. I mean, geez, go home, invest in a nice umbrella, and walk your dumb ass to the next place you need to go. Please, for all of us. Here's an example of another rule that some people don't know and don't have the sense to figure out on their own. So as a result, they're making stupid moves, creating danger on the roads. Take a look at this scene up in front of me. We're driving down this road that has 1 lane going each way. We get to a certain point, and our side is partially blocked by a parked vehicle and a person. Now here's the thing. The proper thing to do when your side of the road is partially or fully blocked is to go around them, obviously. But when it means moving into the oncoming lane, and there are vehicles already in that lane moving in the opposite direction, it shouldn't take much to understand that you should wait, like this vehicle is doing until it's clear for you to go. See, that side is blocked. Our side is not. We should not be inconvenienced because your side was blocked, and vice versa. So you just saw an example of what you should do. Now here's an example of what you should not do. When you see that your side is blocked and someone is coming, you should not race to beat them through the space. This is not a game. It isn't like when you wanted to be first at the water fountain in first grade. This is serious shit out here. This was a childish loser move. So back to the pickup. The pickup, which is moving at a much higher rate of speed than the cars we just saw, decides, I'll just swing into the oncoming lane. Never mind that this pickup was moving straight towards him, going just as fast. Jeez, what a fucking idiot. Take a look at this moron. We're on the access road here, and the 2 lanes are about to merge to 1. When this happens, they don't always put instructions on how to handle this, but in this case, they actually did. The posted sign says form 1 line, and then it's labeled right. I mean, talk about dumbing it down, right? So we all get in line, and we all move to the right, as the sign says. Now, even though that sign was posted and could not be any clearer, even if your IQ is as low as, I don't know, let's say 12, it should be an easy indicator that when these lines disappear, there are no longer 2 lanes, right? Add the fact that the blacktop is literally narrowing down and there is less and less room as we go. And just when you thought this could not get any more idiot-proof than it already is, they posted a sign that straight up says, "Do not pass." Nothing confusing about that. But this driver is the kind of person my old high school coach was talking about, when he said he couldn't pour piss out of a boot with instructions on the heel. Good old San Antonio. Here we are in heavy traffic on Walsham. Now, I believe a good percentage of drivers still know that you're not supposed to block an intersection if your light is green, but traffic is not moving. It creates bigger traffic issues just because some people are plain stupidly selfish. So when you're in traffic like this, you sometimes have to gauge when to go because you don't want to block an intersection. Cars that end up blocking the intersection prevent cross traffic from being able to progress. In this scenario, the cars are waiting for their clearing to move across the intersection. Then, of course, you get that one driver that doesn't quite get what everyone is doing and just goes across the intersection before there's room to do so. Then, when the light begins to change and the driver realizes they effed up, they jump into the next lane, where this driver had already committed to crossing because there was just enough room. Side note, you're not supposed to change lanes in the middle of an intersection either. That's also a violation. Now this driver, I don't know what they were thinking, but at least they knew enough to get back out of the way. Okay, here we are in the drive-thru. Now with the pandemic, more and more places are using a system in their drive-thru where employees are running food out to the cars. With that in mind, you need to be on alert when in a drive-thru. Hitting a person at a slow speed can do a lot more damage than hitting a car at a slow speed. Now watching this, I must say the driver should have been paying better attention, but in the interest of self-preservation, I really think the employee should have been checking before blindly coming across the driveway. So here it is. Here's what you've been waiting to see. That was close. And I was really relieved that what the dash cam caught wasn't absolutely morbid and horrific and needed to be submitted as evidence in a case. As soon as the driver realized what happened, she stopped and was very apologetic to the employee. He was very forgiving, and they wished each other well. It doesn't take much to turn a regular day into a tragic one. Paying attention while operating a vehicle is entirely too important for us to be seeing the things we do on the road. Don't let your day turn tragic just because you weren't doing something as simple as looking up when driving. Stay safe out there.